Just let me make sure.
Yeah.
Am I audible like completely?
Yes, sir. You are audible completely.
Okay, great.
Yeah, good evening, sir. So we are first of all we are very grateful to you because you accepted our request from LinkedIn. So thank you for coming for the live session, sir. I hopeful this live session could be very interactive and interesting for the next coming people. Like we are the BTech people, sir. We are currently pursuing third year BTech. We are from Lovely Professional
Mm-hmm.
University. So, what we
Okay.
gathered from our teachers is like if we want to learn about the things which are beyond the studies, we have to approach the people who
Mm-hmm.
are in the positions. So, it's like a fruitful
Okay.
thing that we go into when we're searching on LinkedIn. We found your profile, sir, and we approach it through LinkedIn. So,
Thank you.
thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much for that.
So, as we the freshers for the engineering field, we have zero knowledge
Mm-hmm.
regarding the practical things. So what was your portfolio means like what was your profile, what was your profession in this engineering field, sir? We want to know.
So my profession, like what I'm doing currently, you're talking about that.
Yes, sir.
So currently I'm into edtech. So I'm focusing more on training students and helping them crack good companies. My role is DSA trainer role, and I'm working with edtech here in Hyderabad, Suntech Corp Solution Limited. It is known as. I recently joined like 2 months back. Yeah, that's all for the position part.
Oh, okay, sir. So as you told that you are the DSA trainer, but DSE is the toughest subject means as we are preparing the semester, we hear that DSE is the toughest one. So what make you to choose the DSA as your passion, sir?
So, okay, so DSA obviously in starting everyone afraid from this data structures and algorithms. Obviously, it makes a lot of troubles and people face a lot of troubles while solving problems. But it is very key component when obviously for someone who is trying to make targeting for software development or IT roles because their interview online assessment lies around this. Now, coming to me, how I tackle this problem and all. So, let me give a brief background when how to sort that basic stuff. So, in that particular year only, like I also did have this computer science as one of my subjects in 10th and 12th. So, I was interested from that time, but after that, I took that gap of preparing for JEE exams and cracking this IITs and NITs. Master data structures and algorithms, and I toppled on one video by Rachit Jain. He used to give very good DSA tips and all back in 2019. I'm talking about. So I saw his video. If you want to master data structures and algorithms and get placed into good companies, then competitive programming helps you a lot. So if you are good at competitive programming, it guarantees you are also good at data structures and algorithms because for competitive programming, DSA is the basic need. Now and in those 10 days I was not able to solve any problem completely. I partially solved one problem, but that happiness, or you can say that dopamine rush after solving that partial problem, was huge. So slowly I was addicted to that. Okay, because I find it very interesting. Whenever you solve any problem, you have a new level of excitement and all. So that excitement, and I started loving solving the problem. So whenever I am free, I try to find some take some problem and solve them. So this habit developed, and consistency helped me a lot. So if you want to master DSA and all, you need to be very consistent. Now consistency comes from love for it. Whenever you start loving something, you'll always try to find some time for that, and that will help you build consistency, and consistency will start giving you results and all. So once I was consistent, the fear for DSA was over. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to know one thing. Most of the means like interviews when we were sitting for the placement, the first question,
Mm-hmm.
why we want to hire you? Why should we hire you? We have a beautiful answer
Yeah.
that,
So now,
sir. We have a
so
beautiful
I
answer.
will
We
try
come.
to give my answer.
Yes, sir. The
So yeah, I was also asked a role at Suntech. So they are good at training and consider my profile. So what I showed them for, yeah, same thing. I whatever I said to you, I showed them. Like in online assessment and like even interviews, DSA is very important part. And I am good at data structures and algorithms. I have dedicated my 3 years. Whatever learning I got in that period, I am happy to give it to students. So, and I saw Suntech is giving me this opportunity because Suntech also have similar methods of doing that. They are also training students, and my goal is also same. So we both can use this thing and use my knowledge and your platform for delivering this. So that's how I answered this question.
okay, sir. So I would like to know one thing that which is the preferable language to learn DSA in the fast mode? Means like what is the best language for
So
DSA?
yeah. So this is one of the very often questions that I get. Like almost everyone who ping me, first question if he or she is a beginner. So the first question is, which language to start off with. So language don't matter, but obviously don't choose any language which is not in demand currently. If you ask for my preference, I would suggest you Java or Python because these more popular than Java and Python. What I think. But if you ask me today, Java or Python, you can choose any one of them. Why I'm not saying C++? C++ is good for competitive programming and all, but when it's come to development, all other companies at the moment are doing development in Java, JavaScript, or other languages, not in C++. So that's why I'm saying Java or Python from my opinion.
So, but the recent studies tells that in the college means when what we're teaching from the college is like it's not updated syllabus, right? Java they're teaching is Java 8, but currently it's running on Java 12. But Python 2 they're teaching, but currently it's
Yeah,
Python
so
4. So could you face any difficulties while we doing any product based service companies, product based or service companies?
So one thing that I want to mention here is, so for product based companies, the language less matters. So they are basically checking. They are looking for problem solvers. You in every company, Amazon is using their own language, Google is using their own language. So language is not a barrier for them. If a person who is good at solving a problem, so they are into product who have good problem, not that a person only. Anyone can learn a new technique, keep them based on their what are their what I can say problem solving abilities are based on that they should have. This is my opinion. Okay, language they can learn or any other technical skills they can learn. If company want to train them, they can learn that. Okay, so it is very unfortunate this 20 2 3 4 batches are really facing the heat of recession and all. Many companies have not given PPOs, like Amazon have not given a single PPO this year. There are many other companies also, even TCS and Infosys, they have not given full-time offers, like after selecting the candidates and all, like job offers basically. So this is a really tough time, but you can utilize this time. This time you have in your hand, what you can do is you can brush up your skills, be more better, more ready. Whenever you get an opportunity, you should be able to convert that into full-time role. Okay. So for you guys, obviously it is really hard. Obviously, I also have faced that particular challenge, and how to deal with it. You one thing that is in your hand, you should focus on that, and that is scaling like keep improving yourself your skills. So one day whenever you get an opportunity, you should be able to make most of it. So that is one thing that I want to say. Obviously I cannot give obviously there is one opportunity. We are also looking at some trainers and all and mentors. So you can tell me if there is any student who is interested in that. But as of now, you should focus more on improving your skills and all. Okay, improving your skills, that is in your hand, not the opportunities and all. So you should always be control things which are in your hand. Okay, not the things which are not in your hand.
So, as you told that the full time means like, sir, what are the training technologies it could run to build those skills in that field?
Trending technologies, obviously AI and ML are very much into demand nowadays. And apart from that, all the technologies are there, but they are hiring for experience one nowadays. Freshers hiring is obviously dropped down after the recession thing. There are colleague of my college also got placed in this startup. Startups are focusing more on DevOps and all. So this field is also in great demand at the moment.
So, so, as you told that most of the companies are hiring for experienced persons, and in the AI and ML, AI won't be a great challenge for the job holders.
Yeah,
Means
can you
AI can
repeat
challenge
just?
us.
Sorry, there was voice break.
Sir, was
Yeah, yeah,
sir,
yeah. Can you
am I
repeat? Yeah.
yes, sir. I'm asking that
Mm-hmm. Yes,
the
yes, yes.
most of the companies are hiring for the
A lot of videos and rumors that AI can do this, do that, but no one can beat a human brain. Obviously, the creator of AI is a human itself. So, if you are focused and working on your skills, no AI can replace your job and all. Okay.
but sir, the the way we got learned is the one thing. The technology is created by a lazy person to another lazy person. Even we most depend upon the AIs like ChatGPT, Google Bot. But will it let us to learn about the tech, means the knowledge beyond the skills? Will it allow
That you
us?
have to. Mhm. Yeah, complete your question, please.
Yes, sir. Means I'm asking that will the AI makes us to learn about it, the skills we want to learn? Because it's giving the what the question if we ask like web development, it's giving the complete CSS and HTML codes. So nobody going to learn about it. So that was
Okay,
my
let
question, sir.
me tell you one thing. That GPT cannot generate 100 length array in one go. So if I ask him to generate 100 array length array, sometimes it gives 80 length array, sometimes 90, sometimes 95, and sometimes for some coding problems, I also saw many people are using Chat GPT for finding solutions and all. So whenever a new problem, Chat GPT sees, so it is not able to come up with a efficient problem solution for that. So it can copy paste the same problem if it has seen in past. Okay, it has trained upon on. So obviously now using Chat GPT and AI, if you are dependent on Chat GPT and AI, you are not going to learn much. Obviously your googling skills and all will improve, like how to get extract a solution from Chat GPT. So you can use it as a tool, but for learning skills you need to focus a normal route which is already present there, going through books, YouTube channels and all, like all other stuffs which are present. So you have to follow the route. Chat GPT you can use as a tool, and make a use as a tool only. Okay, it was meant to be a tool, so you need to use as tool and in much productive way. So like if I give one example, whenever I make so in my job, current job, so I also need to make problem DSA related problem statement for test and all. So how I use Chat GPT is, so suppose I ask Chat GPT to come up with see, Chat GPT is not efficient. You can use as a tool for increasing your productivity and learning.
Okay, sir. So, as you told, you are the DSA trainer. So, what the ways
Mhm.
how we can approach you, sir?
What are the ways you can
Means
approach
like
me?
not about we go and search on the LinkedIn and we found your profile, but how we can approach you? Not through LinkedIn. If not, means these gonna be live for every student who are in the LPU. So definitely they are also searching for
Mhm.
a good trainer like you who can give a brief knowledge, which is not we can get
Mhm.
from our books.
That book is really good. Okay, so I would there are a bunch of videos available, but those are for
Yes, sir.
revision purposes. Yeah, so in 1 2 day you cannot master it. Obviously, it is going to take time. And best way to master any data structures algorithm is first learn about it, then practice a lot of problems related to it. Now, for practicing, you can use as many problems as you can, and until you are able to master the topic, understand what's happening in this data structures and algorithms. So that is one way which I personally use even nowadays for learning advanced algorithms and all. Online assessment question, there is feature test and all. There is you can there are code. One is for like phone interview rounds, one is for online assessment, one is for interviews. So the cheat code is some personal reasons. Yeah, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I have zero pending messages. I reply to everyone. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So the first way means like most of the seniors I see, first they're giving the remote jobs. Why it is a difference between the remote jobs and
Mhm.
the jobs we going to do in companies? What is the difference between these two?
So on-site and remote job. So in remote jobs, the teamwork culture is lost. What's jobs also in remote jobs? There are flexible timings. Okay, and the main purpose of office is to build a teamwork, working culture there. Okay, you one intelligent guy can solve one problem at a time, but a team of 5 people working together can solve uh, more complex problems that one intelligence guy. Average employees I'm talking about. So for that culture and all, you need to be in office, and on-site taught you a lot which remote jobs are never going to teach you. Okay, so I personally am more inclined towards on-site jobs. I personally left my comfort zone. I came out of Gurgaon to this Hyderabad, and I'm very thankful that I made this decision, because what happened during this period, I have taken sessions of a lot of students, like 200 is the minimum student batch size. So my one fear that I was having was stage fear. I obviously don't want to go to stage and speak, but here I was made to do that, and I'm very lucky that I did. Currently I'm very good at speaking and all. I can take sessions. So, and also bonding increases, communication skills increases, teamwork. With this teamwork, we are doing a great job here at Suntech. So these all things are so obviously there are some benefits of remote job. We remain in our comfort near our loved ones, but on site, so I prefer if you want to improve your skills a lot. So on site is much better.
Okay, sir. To ask one more question that, sir, when we going to search
Yes.
for the courses on online, we are going for two options. There are paid courses and non-paid courses. But the syllabus is same for both
Mm-hmm.
too. But we choose.
Okay, so what if I okay mark my words, for free every content is available if you're looking